Casey Anthony downloaded TikTok, and this is her warm introduction.
We're sweat to death. Okay. Today is Saturday, March 1st, 2025. This is my first of probably many recordings on a series that I'm starting. I am a legal advocate. I am a researcher. I've been in the legal field since 2011.
Legal advocate. New legal series on TikTok. Brought to you by Casey Anthony 2025.
And in this capacity, I feel that it's necessary, if I'm going to continue to operate appropriately as a legal advocate, that I start to advocate for myself.
Everyone, follow Casey Anthony on TikTok for legal tips.
And also advocate for my daughter. For those of you who don't know, my name is Casey Anthony. My daughter is Kaylee Anthony. My parents are George and Cindy Anthony. This is not about them. This is not in response to anything that they have said or done. That's not to say that I'm not going to respond at some point too.
For those of you who are new here and you are unfamiliar with this new TikTok star, back in 2008, a child went missing and was, the remains of the child were found. You can research the story yourself. This TikTok star and her family were brought into a trial, and she was found not guilty. There was not enough evidence brought forth for the jury to find anyone guilty, and the mystery remained.
Some of the things that they have said and done. The whole point of...
I believe the new TikTok star, the legal advocate, walked in 2010.
This is for me to begin to reintroduce myself. I'm doing this both personally for me, but...
Why introduce yourself to TikTok is the question. I don't think this woman knows, how bad press is and how crazy the internet is. Why would you choose, of all platforms, TikTok? TikTok is crazy, man. Her duets are on. She's already got a flood of duets. It's not good, man. Keep going. It gets worse.
Professional capacity. Moving forward, the majority of what you will see will be me speaking in a professional capacity. My goal is to continue to help give a voice to people, to give people tools and resources that they can utilize so they actually know where they can turn to. So with that, please join me on Substack. If you have questions, I will set up an email address where we can correspond directly. Up until this point, that has never happened, and it's only going to be on a limited basis regarding legal issues, legal matters. One of the main reasons that I'm doing this, there are people close to me who have been targeted and attacked recently. There are also people close.
Going on TikTok. Hi, I'm Casey Anthony. Close friends and family of mine have been attacked. Why would going on TikTok and saying that make it decrease? You just downloaded this app and now you're saying that as if that's not going to exasperate the situation. TikTok is a breeding ground of trolls, Reddit trolls, and TikTok wants as many users as possible. So trolls can make literally limitless accounts.
To me who have had some recent things occur, and when necessary,
I would argue that saying that on TikTok will exasperate the situation.
People needed to step up, myself included. So as a proponent for the LGBTQ community, for our legal community, women's rights, I feel that it's important that I use this platform that was thrust upon me and now look at as a blessing as opposed to the curse that it has been since 2008. With that, these aren't going to be perfect.
TikTok didn't exist in 2008. She just said it was a blessing on her. So I just don't understand what she means.
They're not going to be edited. Most of the time, they're not going to be short. But I am proverbially standing in the light, embracing this piece, still going to keep my privacy intact. So you will get very comfortable with my car. And
she's just emphasizing that she's keeping her privacy intact to TikTok with literally infinite trolls who are so psychotic. Like, I remember I had to go out of town with my son because of a situation of harassment. I go to Florida with my son. I told no one where I was going. One day I'm live in my hotel. The background was literally a green headboard. In 45 minutes, I shit you not, the trolls knew exactly which city, state, and hotel I was at. She's in her car. Get comfortable with her car, she says. I guarantee it, the TikTok FBI agents are already on it. They figured it out. I'm telling you, the community of TikTok can literally just look at the trees. See, they will find the genome species, make of that tree, the direction the wind is blowing, the way the sunlight is hitting. They'll figure out what time zone she's in and be absolutely like, boom, these are the GPS coordinates. Like, that's how TikTok trolls operate. So if she's like, you're not going to have privacy when you're on TikTok, period. Everyone knows that. I know that. I'm someone who started out doing real estate videos and vegan content vlogging. That's how I started out on TikTok. And it like spiraled out of control with cyberbullying. Mia, she's joining TikTok as, hello, I'm Casey Anthony.
I will explain in great detail why it's so important for people to protect their privacy. It's not just important to public figures, it's even more important to private individuals. And with the current climate in our country especially, it's that much more important, which is why I am utilizing the Substack platform. Yes, I am advertising.
TikTok trolls don't care. Like, they really don't, and they're so invasive. You're going to need attorneys. And at this point, that's my tip to anyone who starts out on TikTok. Get attorneys, because these people push over boundaries, and they know. They don't respect privacy. They figure it out. It's like, oh no.
And publishing this on TikTok, possibly also through other meta platforms, but my intention is to separate from that and showcase even more why Substack is such an important resource for people to utilize moving forward. Anyway, I appreciate your time, and we'll see how this goes.
That was a bold move. That was a very bold move. And I did not predict that on my 2025 bingo card. Casey Anthony giving legal advice on social media. TikTok was not on my 2025 bingo card. So, yeah, that's my reaction. What the fuck?